I was worried. I hadn't heard from you.
Why would you hear from me?
Forget it.
No, wait a second. Come in.
Thanks.
I saw Eden yesterday.
Oh, good, then you were right. She was at the lighthouse.
Yeah.
You look much better. You feeling better?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Except, Eden didn't believe me. When I told her I didn't know what had happened between you and me till we got back.
Sorry.
Kind of makes me wonder what you told her.
Nothing. Nothing.
Well, somebody sure as hell told her something.
Oh, I assumed that she talked to her brother Ted.
Uh-huh. And what did you say?
Nothing. She said that she had a feeling that something happened, and I told her to talk to you.
Oh, so you knew what she was thinking, how she was thinking, but you didn't, you just walked away, didn't think you'd mention the drugs or the fact that I was out of my mind the whole time.
Cruz, you said that you wanted to talk to her yourself. I didn't know what she was thinking.
Don't give me that, Tori. She was thinking exactly what you wanted her to think.
Look, ever since I have gotten back to Santa Barbara, she wanted to believe that we were lovers. There's nothing I could possibly say to convince her otherwise.
Well, I wonder what it would take to convince you.
I don't regret anything that happened. But if you need to rationalize something in your mind, that's fine. But my eyes were wide open.
Oh, let me tell you how I rationalize it. You see, I was completely out of my mind. I didn't even know who you were.
But you reached out to me and I was there.
What if you'd have known that it was Eden I wanted, that I was seeing Eden in my fever? Would that have stopped you?
I don't know. Maybe at the beginning.
What does that mean at the beginning?
It means the first time that you reached out to me, I wanted to believe that you still loved me. But then you said her name.
I said her name
Called out for her.
when we were making love?
Yes.
So you knew?
At that moment, yes.
And what did you do?
Nothing. Nothing. I couldn't have done anything even if I'd wanted to.
Oh, well, how thoughtful of you to finally mention it to me. I guess you didn't think Eden would be interested in hearing that, huh?
Cruz, I'm sure she's going to forgive you.
Except that you are going to do your level best to make sure she doesn't get the chance to forgive me.
Why do you forgive her for everything? No matter what you do, you always tell yourself it's because she loves me. Well, can't you see that I love you too? And that's why I do these...
Tori, I don't want to see that. I want you to go to Eden and tell her what you just told me. That you took advantage of the situation. I was delirious. I thought you were her most of the whole time. You tell her that.
I can't.
Listen to me. You listen to me. I stood by you when things got nasty around here. I took your side. I kept your secrets. I defended you at considerable cost to my well-being. You owe me this.
Cruz, I don't think you know what you're asking me to do. You're asking me to humiliate myself in front of her and tell her that what were maybe the most important moments of my life didn't mean anything to me.
Tori, that's exactly what I'm asking you to do.
All right. But that doesn't mean I believe it. I have to talk to you.
I want you out of my restaurant.
There's nothing that I would like better, but I think you want to hear what I have to say.
Cruz doesn't want me. He never has. Why are you saying this to me?
Look, I didn't have to come here.
Who asked you to?
Cruz did. He loves you. He's been miserable.
I hope you both are. How can you stop loving him overnight? I feel no obligation to unburden my feelings to you.
Eden, grow up. Cruz made a mistake. He wants to make it up to you.
Make it up to me. So he sends you to do it for him? No, thank you.
Why are you so cold?
I don't think we're all that different, Victoria. Except I didn't have to lie or sneak around to get him to fall in love with me in the first place.
I've always been honest with you about my feelings for Cruz. I am not ashamed of loving him.
You know, we were very happy before you came into town, and you set out to trap him.
Trap him? When was the last time Cruz did something that he didn't want to do? And that includes making love to someone.
You made your point. Now please leave.
Did you tell her?
No, she didn't give me a chance.
Cruz, please don't do this. Let's walk away from this before we have anything else to regret.
No, she can explain to you that I didn't know what I was doing out there. Go ahead, tell her.
Why do you want me to be convinced by her? I have heard my share of stories about the earring, about Katie's death. I don't need another version of the lighthouse story.
Well, you're going to hear it whether you like it or not. Now, Tori, tell her what happened.
You heard her. We don't owe her an explanation.
I said tell her what happened.
Cruz wants me to tell you that he was out of his mind, that I took advantage of him, but that's a lie. It's not what happened.
What?
We needed each other. We needed to release 5 years of pent-up emotion. Now, that's the truth.
What are you talking about?
That's the truth for me. And I'm not going to stand here and deny it just to make Eden feel better. I'm sorry.
Eden. I've been waiting here all morning for you.
Why?
Look, I don't know why Tori said what she said to you, but to me, she admitted the truth. She told me she heard me saying your name when I was with her. I was calling out for you.
Well, maybe it was just her guilty conscience talking.
Listen, I was thinking of you the whole time. I love you. You think I wanted to hurt you? You think I wanted to be with Tori Lane?
You made love to her. And none of your explanations is going to take that away. Victoria was right when she said that your mind was playing tricks on you, but obviously she made you feel what you wanted to feel. I do believe that you regret hurting me. I don't believe that you regret loving her.
What do I have to do to get through to you? I was seeing you as clearly as I'm seeing you now. Tell me what to say, I'll say it. You tell me I'll say anything you want to hear.
I don't want you to say anything. I want you to leave me alone.
I'm not going to leave.
I heard what the lady said. She doesn't want you.
This has nothing to do with you. Now get out of here.
No, Keith. Stay, please.
Don't do this.
From what I heard, she didn't do anything.
I'm warning you now to stay away from her.
I can speak for myself.
You want him to intercede in this? You think he cares about you? If he's doing anything, he's trying to get to me.
I don't need you looking after me anymore.
You already forgotten what he did to Santana?
Oh, come on. You treated your wife like you treated every other woman in your life, like dirt.
Don't push me.
Look, it seems to me that Keith understands the situation a little bit more than you do. I mean, at least he understands me. You and Victoria, you claimed innocence when you ruined his life, too. So why don't you run along home? I'm sure Victoria's waiting for you.
Are you okay? I hate to see him get to you like that. Everybody needs help every once in a while. Even Eden Capwell.
Look, I'd soon be left alone, all right, Keith?
Listen, you know, I'd spent years resenting him and Victoria for taking away Katie. And look what I did to myself. I was so bitter. I hate to see the same thing happen to you.
Well, it's not your problem, right?
I don't know how to say this. It sounds corny, but I'd like to be there for you, you know? I think I can help you put them behind you. I think I know exactly how to do it. Won't cost you anything. I think it's worth a listen. Don't you? Okay. See him get to you like that.
I'll be all right.
Everyone every now and then needs help, even Eden Capwell.
I just assume you left me alone, Keith.
Get them behind you. I think I can help you do that. I think I know exactly how. It won't cost you anything. I think it's worth a listen, don't you? I know how bad this hurts you. We lost Cruz. Killed you. Victoria's responsible. What does she lose? Doesn't she deserve to lose something?
Oh.
She's a calculating woman, but she was careless about something. She let on to something the other day. It makes me think that I've been in the dark about something that I should know. Sounded like that she was on the beach the day that Katie died. Was she? You know, don't you?
This isn't the time, Keith.
Oh, come on, that's an excuse that they give you.
Yes.
Sorry. I know you're not like Victoria. She lies. She covers up things. She doesn't care who the hell gets hurt. I mean, you lose Cruz. Katie dies. You imagine if Kelly died. What you want to know? Wouldn't you think you had the right to know?
I wasn't there, Keith.
You know what happened. My sister drowned, and if somebody is responsible, they should pay. They should be punished. So far, I am the only one that suffered. Only me. Victoria's come away clean. Come away clean from sabotaging you and Cruz. I know you wouldn't hurt anybody deliberately, but don't you think somewhere in the middle of all this, someone had to start telling me the truth?
Yes. Yes, you deserve to know.
They were there, weren't they? At South Beach.
Keith, you have to promise me something.
What?
You can't punish Cruz.
You must have a good heart, but why should you shield Cruz from anything? I mean, he spared you nothing.
I don't want him hurt.
It was his fault that Katie died. I'm gonna nail
No,
it.
it wasn't. And that's why I want you to promise not to go after him. He did everything he could to help.
You tell me what you have to tell me, then I'll decide.
No, you will not decide. You will promise me that you will not hurt him, and I will trust you, and you will trust me, and you will keep your promise.
Okay. Okay. Castillo's off limits. I've long since given up thinking that he was responsible for Katie's death, but Victoria was on the beach that day. Am I right?
Yes, they both were. So Katie swam up toward the point. At first they weren't concerned because she was a championship swimmer. But Cruz got worried, but there wasn't anything he could do about it. He couldn't go in after her because his arm was in a
He
sling.
had an accident on the job, I remember going.
So Cruz went for help.
And Victoria stayed.
Yes. I mean, she thought that Katie was all right. She hated Katie. She wanted Katie out of her life, but there was a certain part of her that thought that she was just doing it for attention. But when Katie disappeared, Victoria panicked.
And what, she went in after her?
No, she just froze. I mean, there was a part of her, or at least she made herself believe that Katie swam around the point. And when the lifeguard came, that's what she told him.
So you're saying that Victoria stayed on the beach and deliberately let my sister drown?
I don't know that. I didn't say that. But you see, Cruz wasn't even there. Where are you going?
Thank you for telling me. I can handle things from here.
What are you going to do?
I'm not going after Cruz.
Are you going to the police?
First, I'm going to find out if Victoria can live with herself. Whether this woman is human after all. Amy, okay?
Mason, everything I do seems to be wrong.
I believe that anything bad enough could happen that would end the kind of relationship that you and Eden had.
Well, you don't understand, man. Sit down. See, when I was at the lighthouse with Tori, I mean, I don't even remember half of what went on. I mean, I was out of my mind.
Okay, you're losing me here. All I know is that Victoria, she helped save your life, right? Now, is it...
As God is my witness, I was thinking of Eden while I was there. But she doesn't believe me.
Believe you about what? Or am I jumping to my own conclusion here? What?
Just a second, man.
Is there something on the answering machine? Eden?
I had to call you. I'm not sure why I said all those things in front...
Victoria.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry. I'll butt off for now, but I just want you to know that you're not alone.
Okay. Hey, thank you.
Cruz, I had to call you. I'm not sure why I said all those things in front of Eden, I mean. I see now that my coming back to Santa Barbara was a mistake from the beginning.
From the moment Victoria came back to Santa Barbara, things started falling apart. And Cruz and I, we were going to be together. We were happy. And now Cruz is alone. And I'm alone and he's unhappy. And I can't even blame it all on Victoria. I brought so much on myself.
You're not the first, Eden. Happiness can be staring us right in the face, and if fate doesn't close the door, we'll find some way to drive it away ourselves. Cruz isn't gone, Eden. It may seem like it's all over, but he's still around.
We've hurt each other so much. We really can't talk about forgiving.
I can never expect you to forgive me for the pain that I caused you, but believe me, if there was any way that I could erase the harm that I've done, I would.
I can't go back and erase what happened, or I would. It would have never gotten to this point if we would have just been honest from the beginning.
Look, I'll tell you the truth. That what happened at the lighthouse,
You made love to her, Mason. I don't know if I could live with it, much less forgive it.
you weren't aware. I knew that. Well, I guess I knew that from the beginning that you were thinking of Eden. It was the shots that I gave you for the pain.
I'll always be thinking of Cruz. I still love him.
I know I'll never have you, but I'll never stop loving you.
Eden, I have to talk to you. I promised Cruz that I would tell you exactly what happened while we were together at the lighthouse.
I've heard enough. I hardly need a blow-by-blow description.
Listen to me. This isn't easy for me either. I'm leaving town tonight. I promised Cruz I would tell you this.
Well, you don't need to on my account. As far as I'm concerned, it's a dead issue.
Cruz was hurt very badly when our boat hit the shore. I found some painkiller in a first aid kit. For some reason, he had a violent reaction to it.
Violent?
Yes, he seemed to lose touch with reality. He was in a sort of half-conscious state most of the time.
Oh, pardon me. I don't think I know what that is. Is that a medical term, sort of half-conscious?
I mean, he didn't know what he was doing. I didn't think he knew what he was doing. When he pulled me onto the cot, he thought it was you. At least that's what he said when he came back
Listen,
here.
Victoria, I don't owe you any favors. And I'm sure you don't know it. But I'm going to do you one, and I'm not going to explain why. You say you're leaving town, you do it now. You don't wait an hour from now, you don't leave a forwarding address, and it's not because I don't want to stand here and listen to this. Please, just leave.
Eden, wait a minute. For what it's worth, I just want to tell you I hope you and Cruz can
Don't say
work.
it.
For you.